Hey, what's up guys? It's Mike, and today I am getting a tattoo removed. I'm getting it lasered off. It is one of my older tattoos, and I just want to kind of tell the story behind it and hopefully guide you guys to make some better decisions when getting tattoos, because this is a tattoo that has cost a lot of money as a result. So basically the story goes, I got my first tattoo probably, I must have been like 24. And this was actually my first tattoo. It's up here, it's a tree thing. It's an alright tattoo. I got it in a place like I could hide it just in case I didn't like tattoos. Is like my first one and I was like super scared and shit. And then I started like realizing I like tattoos, but I was also like kind of broke at the time. And then after that, like, you know, I was 24, I was working full time and I was making okay money, but not enough to get like really dope tattoos, like go into like super professional studios and get some sick work done. So what I did, being the smart young man that I was I took to Instagram. And I'll get like kind of a lot of inspiration from tattoos on Instagram and just see what was dope. So I find this dude named Danny Ocean, and his tattoos are really sick, and I started talking to him, and his prices are amazing. His prices are ridiculously cheap. He works out of a private studio. Like everything was just too good to be true. And whenever something is too good to be true, it usually is, right? So I end up booking an appointment with him, and I drive over to his private studio, which when I get there, I realize is just his apartment, which, you know, didn't really bother me at the time. I don't know, as long as things were sanitary, I guess I didn't really care. And he seems pretty cool. Like he's just this tattoo artist, I guess, who doesn't want to work in a shop, and he just works out of his apartment. His private studio also includes his like mom there. Like she would like walk by while I'm getting tattooed, and his like cat would like come up, which now that I think about it is probably not that sanitary. So I ended up getting like 4 tattoos from this dude, and they were okay for a while. I was happy with them, but I think that came from just me being like uneducated about the tattoo world and what a good tattoo was. And I was more so just excited to have tattoos, right? So as I've gotten older and more educated on tattoos, I've kind of realized how bad my older ones kind of were. And specifically the ones that I got from this dude who worked out of his apartment. So laser tattoo removal has been a process. I go in once every, it's like 8 to 12 weeks, and it doesn't remove a lot. It's kind of disappointing in terms of how much it actually removes. In order to get tattoos completely removed, a lot of people say they go for 10 plus sessions. I'm at session number 3. And again, my goal is not to get them completely removed. My goal is just to kind of get it light enough so I can get a cover up on it. But it's a super slow process. It's super draining and it fucking hurts. The common question people ask me is like, so what hurts more? Is it the tattoo removal or getting the tattoo to begin with? And at first, like my first session, I think they take it light on you. I think they go easy on you in your first session. During my first session, I said the tattoo hurts way more. But after a few sessions, I've realized that getting the tattoo removed is way worse. I get this numbing cream on it. They just rub it on you and you leave it on for an hour, and it still hurts like shit. It feels like somebody is getting a big rubber band and just snapping it back on your skin. But it's like hundreds and hundreds of times over the course of like 10 minutes or so. Just like like nonstop. After the session, you have to deal with taking care of it. You can't go in the sun. Your arm is so swollen, like it hurts to kind of move, it hurts to type. I have to like watch how I sleep because it hurts. I have to keep it like clean and lotioned and bandaged up. It just really blows. And all of this is happening just because I wanted to get a cheap tattoo. Like just because I didn't want to pay for a good tattoo. And I think when people are first getting tattoos, it's always that cliche that they say like, make sure you get a good artist and make sure you get a quality tattoo, because if it's cheap, then it's not gonna be good. And that's absolutely true. I don't know if it's true 100% of the time. I think you can still find like good artists who are coming up and like undercharge, but you are not gonna get a super dope tattoo for 150 bucks in some guy's apartment. Like it's not gonna happen. So this is the tattoo, it's a fox, and I got it at the time, obviously, because I play fox, and there was this like dope Japanese inspired art I saw, which had like a fox and a tanuki. This is actually what the tanuki was. It's right here, you can still see the eyes of it. This was a cover up that also came out kind of shitty. I'll get it removed one day actually. But yeah, it was this like pair, it was this pair of tattoos. So this is the cover up right here, and then this is the one I'm getting removed. You can see like after 3 or 4 sessions, like it's still pretty much there. It's just not as vibrant anymore. So that's one of the tattoos I'm getting removed, and then the other one is this one. And on this one, I think you can kind of see lines breaking up a lot more. Like you can see like discoloration. This used to be like super green. There used to be green all around both of these, and it looked like shit. But then you compare that tattoo to like my good tattoos. They're a different style. This is a realism, but like these just look so much better. Like this tattoo, this is one of my favorites right here. This is another one. This one, I don't think I've shown this one before. This is probably like my favorite tattoo. But yeah, like you compare this tattoo, which is just like, this guy's an artist, compared to this dude, just like, it's just not comparable, you know? This one tattoo, again, this was these two tattoos rather, were probably like 200 bucks total. Overall, it's gonna cost over 1,000 plus to fix. Laser tattoo removal is very expensive. So I'm paying around, I think it was about 200 per session, which is a fucking deal. I talked this dude down so hard. And if you're trying to get him completely removed, you're paying for 10 plus sessions. So you can do the math. I think this will be my last session. I think it'll be light enough after this. And then on top of that, to get the cover up, to go to an actual good artist is gonna cost more money. It was just a waste of money. Like I spent like 1,000 bucks on nothing. And that's on the cheap end of tattoo removals. It's nighttime now. I had my tattoo removal session around noon, and I've had a full day to kind of recover and relax a little bit. I threw some ice on it earlier. But yeah, this session was actually fucking horrible. He said we're gonna go a little stronger on it, and it was really bad. It was really painful. It's super swollen. I can't wait to show you guys. Like, it looks like shit. If you're easily grossed out by shit, just skip ahead. It is absolutely gross. It really hurt. And again, please just make sure you get a good tattoo the first time. I do not want anyone to go through this. So this is what we got. You can see how fucking swollen it is right here. Look at that. Like literally, that's not me. I'm not ripped, all right? That's not me being fucking swole. That's all swelling. So yeah, that's it. You can see it's already starting to blister up. Looks like shit. Look how swollen that is. If I go this way, you can like really see. And then this is the other one. Looks horrible, like it's all blistery. Luckily, it doesn't hurt right now. I didn't take Advil or Tylenol or anything. I put some ice on it earlier. I'm gonna ice it again now so the swelling goes down. Get the right tattoo the first time, dude. Like, this hurts so fucking bad. I'm spending so much money on it. And it's just a dumb mistake, just because I wanted to get a cheap tattoo. Like, look what happened. Moral of the story, think things through, don't be a dummy, and I'll see you next time. Can you tell the swelling there? I don't know if you guys can see that swelling, but like this, my right arm is like a size and a half bigger.